so unfortunate that women, for a very long time, have been known to perpetrate evil against other women in families and in our society. Women are the gatekeepers and enforcers of bad culture. It's the women who carry out the grand design of people who want to subjugate and oppress their fellow women. Hello, amazing family. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Amazing Grace with Bosse. How are you doing? Well, if this is your first time on this show, welcome. Please like and subscribe. And for my returning subscribers, you are the best. Now, why are some women so full of envy? They never see anything good in other women. Why? Do you know that there are some women who, when they see other women with superior quality, maybe beauty, intelligence, confidence, or they see women who are able to do the unusual or the spectacular, or even something as small as starting a YouTube channel, they will be angry and jealous. And they say stuff like, what is she saying that we have not heard before? So I'm wondering, is it that some women just have pepper body, or they have internalized and bought into the narrative that they have heard over the years that women don't like each other? As a woman, are you happy? I mean, genuinely, from the heart, happy when you see other women doing great things? Do you applaud them? Do you compliment them? Or are you the woman who sizes them up, Everything you have to say about another woman is negative and condescending. If you are that kind of woman, you need help. It's time to change your ways. Now, I'm very sure you'll remember the famous Bianca Ojukwu slap and the drama with Ebele Obiano, the immediate past First Lady of Anambra State.
Hey! You are a bitch.
There's been a lot of analysis and discourse online and on television, radio on the matter. My job here today is not to analyze who is right or who is wrong. My concern is the obvious cultural issues that it brings to the fore. The crux of the matter to me, is that it touches on the issue of stigmatization and name calling of women who are widows, divorced, single, or separated, not only by our men, but even by other women. I'm sure you're wondering, what is the connection? Okay, chill. Permit me to read extracts from a WhatsApp message that I came across. A very beautiful piece, I must say. I felt I should share with you. Quotes: the underlying question behind the improbable heckling and public slap is the cultural issue of the place of a woman without a man in our society. A woman on her own and not as man's consort is made so vulnerable and subjected to such a host of indignities by cultural practices that the society appears helpless to stop it. This most unlikely that Ebere Obiano, the immediate past First Lady of Anambra State, would have walked all of the 35 yards or thereabouts over to Bianca, where she seated beside Dean Emeka Odumegu Ojukwu, her late husband, and let out all of the verbiage, much less made an attempt to yank off her headgear. I agree with the writer. Women, unfortunately, generally experience insults, sometimes directly, other times subtly, because of the cultural assumption that a woman without a husband is not responsible. So, if a woman is single, separated, divorced, or a widow, does that make her less respectable? Does it mean, that she's not complete or whole by herself? Does she just suddenly become a wayward woman and open to insults from every Tom, Dick, and Harry? This stigma that if you are not married means you are not responsible has to stop. The sad part is that some women are buying into that nonsense narrative. Hey, don't get me wrong. God is the author of marriage. And it's a good thing. Marriage is beautiful and honorable if you have the right partner. But should a woman be defined by her marital status? Why will you, as a woman, watch your fellow woman stripped naked? Where is your wrapper? Yes, where is your wrapper? According to Erelubisi Fayemi, First Lady of Ekiti State, in her book, Where is Your Wrapper? Wrapper signifies protection, solidarity, sisterhood, empathy, kindness, compassion, duty, all of those things that make us human beings. Are you rooting for your sister? Or are you finding ways to pull her down? This is part of the prejudice against women, and sadly, the women are part of the abuse and name-calling of their fellow women who are not married. Women are the enforcers of the archaic tradition that demean other women. According to Idoro again, and I quote, the Bianca experience is emblematic of what widows, single women, divorcees go through daily. The life of a man, less woman, is daily of harassment, denial, bullying, discrimination, insults, and worse. And yet, this is a country of laws. And yet, this is the most religious country where equality of all men and women before God is just a catechism. Wow. Another incident happened not too long ago where we saw how men and women gathered, stripped naked and humiliated a woman who was alleged to have cheated on her husband, which they claim led to his death. What I don't understand is why women participate in stripping other women to the delights of the lustful eyes of some men. Why? So, as a woman, what can you do to stop hating other women? Number 1, start with loving yourself. Love yourself. Stop comparing yourself with others. When you see a woman doing great things, compliment and congratulate her. Let it serve as motivation for you to take steps to achieve your own goals. 2, stop the competition. You are unique by yourself. Realize that Someone else's gain or success is not your loss or failure. 3, don't be envious. If another woman have what you do not have, be happy for them. There's stuff you have that they don't have. Trust me, all that glitters is not gold. 4, stop comparing yourself with other people. Nobody has it all. We all have our challenges, so don't try to be like anybody. 5, speak up against injustice. When you see discrimination or oppression, don't just be a bystander. Don't be afraid to speak up. 6, when you see something that will help another woman, tell them. Don't hide opportunities. And 7, tell your story with all the failures and successes to inspire other women. 8, stop hiding behind social media to insult other women. Women have become bullies online, cursing other women. Statistics show that cyberbullying of women online are done mostly by other women. Can you imagine? 9, sisterhood is one of the ways to stop hating other women. Prioritize relationship with other women. Find women with like minds and be friends with them. And 10, do not allow anybody use you to debase other women. It's time for women to stand in solidarity with other women. It's time for us to speak up against prejudices against women in our communities. It's time for us to stop the shaming and stigmatization of other women. It's time for us to change the narrative that women don't like themselves. If we don't do it, nobody will do it for us. When women support women, magic happens. But never forget that this world is full of haters and jealous people. Haters are miserable people. So I will say to you, be unstoppable. Just do you. That's the show for today. Until I come your way again, get your wrapper. Bye-bye.